Welcome to the FanDuel Hurry Up. I'm Ariel Epstein. Joining us today, FanDuel's Ryan Williams, and we're going to talk Rookie of the Year market in the National Football League. Ryan, never too early to talk about the NFL.
No, never too early at all. So we definitely are excited about getting in on these rookies and getting them before the market becomes uh keen on these guys as well. As we'll talk about some of where these guys are coming in. And I just can't believe it. So we definitely want to take advantage of this now, before it becomes redraft season and people will be investing money into their bets.
The first one you're giving out is one I like a lot because the quarterback that's slated to start hasn't had more than one full season with this team, and that's the starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, Jimmy Garoppolo. Only 2019 is when he had a full season played in his 4 years in San Francisco. You're going plus 750 on the rookie quarterback, Trey Lance, to win Rookie of the Year. Why?
Yeah, let's throw it back. Let's go Trey Lance and give me the plus 750 of these odds. I couldn't believe it, Ariel, when I was looking at this. He's the longest odds of the four main quarterbacks that we talk about with Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson as well, being in that mix, and Justin Fields as well. And you just look at this and you're like, okay, so the everybody's high on San Francisco coming out of the NFC. I believe that their odds to win the Super Bowl very favorable. Their odds to get into the playoffs also very favorable. And so Jimmy G, he's not going to complete the full season. He hasn't showed us that he would be able to do since they've made the Super Bowl, the 49ers, that was a couple years back. So let's bring in, Trey Lance, who they just hedged the farm to bring this kid in of 3 first-round picks. You got Kyle Shanahan, he's canceling OTAs because guys are getting hurt, and he doesn't want to relive what just happened in the 2020 season when the defense was banged up and they saw injuries all across the board. We'll talk about another guy on this team, but this team is really in a good position to compete for a title. And when you're looking at Rookie of the Year bets, I do love getting him at this, because if he comes out and starts being the explosive guy that we saw him be in college, with the rushing upside and with the pass game ability, with the weapons that he has, and George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, Debo Samuel, and others, I think you can really get ahead of the curve here. I wouldn't be surprised if he's starting, earlier than even a guy like Justin Fields, who's backing up Andy Dalton. So give me the plus money at 750 here, 7.5 odds to 1. For Trey Lance to get Rookie of the Year.
Ryan, the reason I love this pick at Trey Lance plus 750 to win Rookie of the Year is because you're basically betting on Jimmy Garoppolo to start more than 6 games or not. If he doesn't start more than 6 games, Lance is going to be the quarterback with a ton of weapons in San Francisco. Your next bet for Rookie of the Year goes to the Steelers running back Najee Harris at 13 to 1. Why do you believe this rookie is going to be one of the better players in the NFL this year on such a veteran roster?
Yeah, well, exactly. You hit it on the head there, right? Veteran roster. But I think that kind of helps Najee as he comes into the system. I mean, this offense was very dynamic in 2020 with what they were doing. I know people want to sleep on Ben Roethlisberger. Ariel, I think me and you have talked about the Steelers offense, and I feel like it's wheels up again. They got a new OC there in Matt Canada coming in, who's not going to have the predictable offense like Randy Fincher was having. This is going to be fun to see. And when you're looking at, first of all, this position, running back, when we're talking about MVP, that's quarterback position, or quarterbacks have that under reps. But when we're talking about Offensive Rookie of the Year, I think 4 out of the last 11 times it's gone to a running back. So if Najee can keep this up, or keep the hype up, I guess, and going in. Ben Roethlisberger is already talking about how he loves the kid. I know they've been working out a ton together. So he's going to have ample opportunities in this offense, in the red zone especially. We know Mike Tomlin loves his bell cow backs. I think that they're going to be using Najee full systems go when it comes to the 2021 season. And when you're getting him at these odds, they actually were like 15 to 1, I believe, right around the time of just after the draft. And it's just moved a little bit. So we can still take advantage of what he's coming in at 13 to 1. And I think, he has to be the favorite of the non-signal callers to win this award here.
Harris is slated as the number 1 running back on this depth chart for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Plus, Harris led all of college football last year with 26 rushing touchdowns. Last play here, longest odds for your Rookie of the Year this NFL season. You have the running back for the 49ers, Trey Sermon, at 22 to 1. Why is Sermon going to back up Raheem Mostert and win this Rookie of the Year award?
Oh, backup Raheem Mostert, Ariel, you crack me up. No, well, you know what? We don't know what Kyle Shanahan's going to do, and honestly, this is why I wanted to put Trey Sermon here. Listen, it's not one of the favorable bets. If you want to do a surefire thing, you take one of these four top signal callers, and then you put a bet on Najee as long odds. But if you are out there and you're like, man, I got $25, I want to put it on a long shot to win. Let's look at Trey Sermon here. He's actually moved up a little bit. He was 24-1, I believe, before on the FanDuel Sportsbook, has moved up to 22. And you're looking at a situation where Jeff Wilson, he has, I believe, a knee injury or some injury that's going to keep him out for 4 to 6 months. We know how much they love to do running back roulette there, but somebody is going to get that Jeff Wilson goal line role. Raheem Mostert has been frustrating for fantasy owners for quite some time. He does have explosive upside. I think he is, keen to, take some of the flair away or take that by storm to be the number one. But if he ends up getting hurt, or if he just, isn't able to complete the season, I think you could have a good long shot here in Trey Sermon, to win out here. This team is, like I said, in talking about Trey Lance, I think they're going to be successful. They're going to be putting up wins. And so you want to have, your offensive rookie, you want to have these future player prop bets tied to teams that are successful. And so I think if they are having some success and Trey Sermon is a reason behind that, then I can definitely get behind him at these odds here.
Sermon, third round pick 88 overall. Technically on the depth chart behind Raheem Mostert. However, you're right, Ryan. Whatever Kyle Shanahan does with his backfield, you just never know. He could have a three-headed monster back there, and all three of them will produce number one, number two running back type numbers. That's it for us here on the FanDuel Hurry Up with Ryan Williams. I'm Ariel Epstein. Good luck to those futures bets in the NFL.